Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bethany Empowers Tarot. I'm Bethany. It's been a long time since I posted a video, so thank you for sticking around if you still follow me. Yeah, life has been lifing, but I felt called to get on here and do an energy check about the 1111 portal. Um, Mercury Retrograde is also, I believe, starting today, so I've been having difficulty getting words out clearly. Excuse me. So that also may be happening with you. Mercury retrograde is notorious for communication issues, electronic issues, things just kind of like seeming like you're kind of going against the grain when you're trying to get things done, especially when it comes to technology stuff. Um, it's recommended not to like sign new contracts during this time, um, or start new partnerships or anything like that. So, yeah, you can go and look up Mercury retrograde if you feel called to, if it's something you're not familiar with. But yeah, I want to see what this 1111 numerological portal has in store for us. So 11 is associated with a very divine spiritual energy, and it can be seen as good luck. Usually when people start saying 1111 like on the clock or just around them, it means that there's some kind of spiritual awakening happening or something spiritual happening. So yeah, I wanted to check in and see what's coming through. So, oh, all right, we got a lot of stuff coming through already. All right, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant. Let me make sure you can see these. Yeah, okay. So the 7 of Cups is about feeling confused or possibly like you have a lot of options. With this card too, it looks like she's feeling like she's on the spot because everybody's staring at her. Maybe it's like, some people are waiting for you to make a decision. Could be that. Since we have the 8 of Swords that's feeling stuck in her head, the Queen of Swords is about, needing to make a decision or set a boundary or communicate something. And with the Hierophant, that is Taurus energy, but it is also about commitment or higher self. Could also be someone that you're going to for guidance, like a tarot reader, for instance, someone who's communicating some sort of truth to you, or and helping you get unstuck, like helping you see what you need to see in order to move forward, in order to make a decision. So what is this about? What else do we need to know about this? Oh, we have the 4 of Cups. So I'm not happy with something. We're feeling discontent or apathetic, or let me see if you can see that. Yeah, okay. What is this about? What are we not feeling happy with? To the High Priestess. I'll push her over here. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are technically counterparts. I'll get more into that in a sec. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles with lots of feminine energy showing up, and the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, but that's also about moving forward. So yeah, there's some kind of decision that I'm going to do this. Those are both 7s. But some kind of decision that you're trying to make in order to move forward, in order to accomplish something. Or maybe it's just you're not really like able to like logically think clearly, You're not able to like tap into your logic about a situation. You're feeling overwhelmed by the emotions of it. And all you know is that you're not happy with it, right? You don't like it. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is about feeling solid and stable, being able to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, take care of the others around you. And then with the High Priestess, this is listening to your intuition. So it could be because I was feeling like with the Hierophant is more like somebody in the physical world, like a person possibly pointing to something. You're going, like they're giving you advice about something. And then the High Priestess is more about your own intuition And it's also about what's happening internally, right? So this is like the Hierophant's more external. The High Priestess would be more internal. So somebody saying something, or you going to somebody for advice or guidance in order to internally make a decision. And it could have to do with, some kind of change in your stability, whether that's a job, whether that's moving, whether it's a relationship, something like that. What do we need to know about this energy? We have the Ace of Wands, so it's a new opportunity, a new beginning, a passionate one you're passionate about, something that lights you up, gets you excited, something you want to take action on. The Three of Cups and the Emperor. So this could represent an Aries in your life, or someone who represents a father figure, a husband, or a boss as well. The Three of Cups can be about reuniting with somebody as well. So that, if it's about a relationship, it could be somebody, a new beginning, a new opportunity in a relationship with somebody. And with the Three of Cups being there, it's like somebody that you possibly already know, right? So it doesn't have to be somebody you've been in a relationship with. It could be somebody that you're friends with. You've always had like an attraction towards, and they always had attraction towards you. You could also be really surprised by this as well. If nobody's coming to mind, like there could be somebody who feels this way about you, who's wanting to offer you this new beginning, who's wanting to come forward and have fun with you and maybe take you out on a date, things like that. In terms of business, career, it could also be somebody offering you a position somewhere that you're going to be really happy with. The Three of Cups would be coming together with people that you really enjoy being around. It's like a like-minded community, or workplace, things like that. If it has to do with with moving, right, like a home or something, it's again the same kind of energy, like a place where you feel it could. I was gonna say could also feel where like there's kids here playing. So I was gonna say like maybe where you grew up, or like you're going back to your hometown, or maybe just like the feeling of it is like a very homey kind of like where the kids are out playing together all the time, a safe neighborhood, a fun neighborhood, um, or roommate situation, and the Emperor could represent um, the person who's in charge of the home, who's giving you this new opportunity to move there, right? So those are the situations that are coming through. But what do we need to know about this? And it could be that if this hasn't happened yet, whatever situation it is playing out for you, it's the energy is showing up where maybe you're having trouble making a decision, or you're having trouble seeing it. Actually, let me see, because it could be. Let me see. Hold on. I want to finish that. So the Six of Wands is victory. Feeling recognized. So someone is going to seek you out. If you're afraid, if you're, I want to say afraid, if you're feeling some fear, or like the Seven of Cups could also be like, again, like I have so many options, like, right, that could be in love, that could be I have so many options for home, or I have like a bunch of different job opportunities, things like that, and you're not sure which one to choose. I feel like there's one that's going to stand out to you because they're going to recognize you and they're going to come after you, right? It's like somebody who's pursuing you in a relationship, somebody who's pursuing you in a job, right? They're coming and saying, hey, not you having to follow up, not you having to um, go after that person, or, seek an answer or things like that. So again, with the home as well, it's somebody getting back to you, reviewing your application and being like, yeah, we really want you to come here. Yeah, the Lovers. So the Lovers is about a choice, right? So there's this whole reading is about a choice, and you're confused about a choice, but why is there confusion, right? I think that's maybe the question is like, maybe this hasn't been presented yet, right? And there's this fear, like with the Eight of Swords would be like a fear of what I want isn't going to happen. And I don't like where I'm at was the Four of Cups. I don't like where I'm at. So, but I think what they're saying is like, there's going to be an opportunity for you to choose, and it's going to be what you want, but you have to kind of wait for it to come through. Wait for the opportunity to be presented, and that you don't have to go after it. It's a lot about you waiting for the opportunity to be presented to you. The Three of Pentacles, it's about teamwork and collaboration. Somebody who wants to work together with you. This is also working together with your spirit team, with your higher self, with your guides, listening to them, and listening to your intuition, trusting. The Moon and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so the Moon, it's Pisces energy. It can also be Cancer energy. We have 2 cards of Cancer here. So someone could have Cancer in their chart, possibly. If not, it doesn't matter. Just water energy. But it's about, the Five of Swords can be about fear, mental games, mental conflict. And the Moon is our darkness, our shadows, right? It can be about our fears. It could also be about our intuition as well. So, there's a light and a shadow side to our intuition, in that, we can also confuse our intuition for fear, or vice versa. And it could just be because you aren't, you're used to maybe people playing mind games with you. You're used to yourself playing mind games with you. You're used to, and maybe this is like coming from an old way of being or an old way of thinking. And you're used to things, I guess, playing out in a certain way or being a certain way. And they're saying that like it's going to be different now. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, that's change. And the Knight, King of Pentacles, and we have a match here. So it's like something that you truly want also wants you. Whether that's, like I said, a person, a home, a sum of money, or a job. With the Eight of Wands, it's something coming in quickly. Yeah, so change. So the whole reading is really about trying to ease your mind that like the thing that you truly want does want you as well, and it is coming in, and that you don't have to do anything for it. So I think that, with the confusion is like, perhaps you're like looking for other options when you've already, like, that what you want is what you want, right? And you want to go in that direction, and you're afraid that it's not going to happen. And so what they're wanting to say is like, intuitively, when you quiet your mind, when you get yourself, when you can talk to somebody and see clearly, right? Like checking the facts, like, um, what's actually true and what's actually not. That's the Moon energy too, is like illusions, right? So like sometimes we have illusions playing out in our mind, or beliefs that aren't true. And so it's challenging those and making sure that we are focusing on like what is real. That's the Seven of Cups can be too, is like being lost in a fantasy. And along with the Moon is like what is real. And so you're looking for other alternatives because you're not believing that what you actually want is going to come through for you. And so what they're saying is, if you wait, if you stop and allow yourself to receive it instead of going after it, instead of thinking you have to change course, the thing that you want also wants you. That's really what the energy is about. So whatever that is for you, right? If it's not one of the scenarios that I said, it could be anything else that you're thinking of, but generally relationship, home, career are things that we are all working on, right? The big 3 things that are impact our lives the most. So yeah, it kind of feels like the energy is complete here. So if you would like your own reading with me, you can email me. The information is below. There's also a link to schedule a session with me. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Bethany Empowers and Bethany Empowers Tarot. I have a couple of 1111 readings up on my Instagram pages as well, so you can go and check those out. You might find that there are some messages that expand or play off of this reading as well. If you don't already, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, and let me know how it resonated for you. I do love hearing from you guys, and please share with your friends so they can follow me as well. I am not sure when I'll be on next, but hopefully it will be soon. Thank you guys so much for following me. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye.